Welcome to our channel. This is Zeus. He's a 6-month-old German Shepherd. We started our sharing our lives a few months ago on TikTok, and that channel has just exploded. People are loving getting to see a German Shepherd. So we're transitioning over to YouTube just to answer some of the more in-depth questions and be able to answer them more than a 60-second video. And so in this video, I wanted to answer the top tricks I have, tips and tricks for what I have for getting a German Shepherd. I feel like this is my #1 most asked question, is people that are getting German Shepherds and they want to know my tips and tricks. So the #1 tip and trick I have is find a good breeder. This is incredibly important with this breed particularly. They are highly known to go back to shelters, and for us, I wanted a breeder that bred for families and for family protection. So he has been bred to have a certain temperament. The breeder that we had been in business for 35 years, if not longer. And so they had a long history, lots of feedback from people. And so exactly what she said Zeus would be is exactly what he is. And so that has been my #1 tip: get a good breeder. When we go to puppy class, we have puppies that are out of control. They are resource guarding, they are lunging, they are biting, they are unsafe to be around other puppies. Zeus is the only puppy, the only German Shepherd puppy in my puppy class that is allowed to free play. So when at the end of the class, when they're allowed to run around and be crazy and play with the other puppies, Zeus is the only one that is allowed to do that. The rest of them have to be removed from the building before the puppies are off leash, and that is just due to his temperament. My second piece of advice is crate train. Crate train that puppy. From day one, you just want to snuggle that puppy and love on that puppy because they are so cute and they are so snuggly, but it will come back to bite you in the ass if you do not. And so for us, our breeder made this very apparent, and I'm so glad she did. But we put Zeus in that crate from day one. So at 10 o'clock at night, he went in. At about 3 o'clock in the morning, he got a potty break. And then about 6 o'clock in the morning, he would wake up for the day and go on a potty break. And so he was in there from 10 until 6 with one potty break. He cried for the first 2 weeks, if not longer. He cried all night long until like the middle of the night, and then he would finally fall asleep. And I felt horrible doing it and listening to it, but it really is a special skill that they have to have. And so now he's able to go in his crate if we have to go run an errand, or if we need quiet time or whatever it be, he's able to go, and that's a safe place. And he actually likes it. If he wants to take a nap and not be annoyed, that's where he goes. He goes and lays down in his crate. And so crate training is so important when they are a baby, especially because this breed grows so fast. People always talk about how fast they grow, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, he is 6 months old, and you can see right here, he's pulling that from my 10-year-old son, and he is stronger than my 10-year-old son. I mean, his bite is huge. His strength is huge. So if you want to follow along, my next video is going to be about puppy biting. So don't forget to subscribe down below. We love you all, and thank you all for the support.